In ISKCON, it has become a custom to celebrate a spiritual master's birthday as Vyasa Puja, which is actually a bona fide system. Srila Prabhupada introduced it, Srila Bhakti Saraswati Thakur also conducted that or allowed his disciples to celebrate his Vyasa Puja. In the Gaudiya Vaishnava society, especially in our line, Bhakti Saraswati Thakur's line, this culture is very prevalent. And it is natural that on a day of the spiritual master's appearance, the disciples will celebrate his birthday as Vyasa Puja, the worship of Vasudev. And however, when I started to give initiation, that was in 1988, by that time quite a few spiritual masters in ISKCON had spiritual difficulties. Therefore, I was very worried, rather afraid to accept a grand worship. But at the same time, in ISKCON, it is a custom that Guru's birthday is celebrated by the disciples as Vyasa Puja. So I was, although considering what to think, what to do about that, but then it occurred to me that my date of birth, according to English calculation, is on the 17th September, and that is the day when Srila Prabhupada arrived in the United States. So I got a good reason or opportunity to celebrate that day as Srila Prabhupada's arrival in America, which actually was the beginning of preaching or beginning of ISKCON, we can say. Srila Prabhupada's going to America started off the unfolding of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's plan and manifestation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's prediction that Krishna consciousness movement would spread in every town and village all over the world. So, taking that advantage, I started to celebrate Srila Prabhupada's memorial festival on that day, and with the passing of time, I started to notice that that disciples do tend to make a grand festivity out of that day. So, with the passing of time, I became even more emphatic about making this as Srila Prabhupada's Vyasa Puja and trying to reduce my celebration of my birthday as much as possible. And at the same time, I also want to tell everybody, or I want to remind everybody, that as a spiritual master, I am functioning in ISKCON as Srila Prabhupada's representative. In ISKCON, I have become a spiritual master only when the society, mainly the GBC body, gave me the responsibility or approved me as a spiritual master. That's why I'm functioning as a spiritual master. I'm not functioning as a spiritual master on my own right. I'm actually functioning as a part of ISKCON's structure. Just as ISKCON, in a temple we need temple presidents and the GBCs and so forth. Similarly, in ISKCON, the initiating spiritual master is a role that we are playing. Like in normal condition, what would happen is a spiritual master would have his own ashram, and in that ashram he trains his disciples, and in that ashram he is the guru, the main authority, the main head of the institution. Whereas in ISKCON, we are not really functioning as in that way. In ISKCON, we are actually functioning as representatives of Srila Prabhupada, because ISKCON is Srila Prabhupada's ashram. And Srila Prabhupada will always be the head of this ashram. No one is going to inherit Prabhupada's legacy in that way as the institution. We will always function and function as Prabhupada's representatives. And personally, I feel very strongly, and many other devotees also feel that way, that Srila Prabhupada is the Guru of ISKCON. As the founder Acharya, as the founding Acharya of this institution, Srila Prabhupada is the Guru of all the devotees of all time. And we are simply representing Srila Prabhupada and taking care of the devotees who are coming to the institution, coming to the movement with a view to make spiritual advancement. Our responsibility is to take care of them, guide them, and lead them to Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet through Srila Prabhupada's Shiksha. The ISKCON movement has been founded on Srila Prabhupada's Shiksha, where Srila Prabhupada's books are the basis. And we all, whether we are guru or not, we all guide the devotees through Srila Prabhupada's teachings. In the morning we give Bhagavatam class based on Srila Prabhupada's books. In the evening we give Bhagavad Gita classes based on Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita. And whatever we do in ISKCON has to be founded on Srila Prabhupada's books, Srila Prabhupada's instructions. So in this way, I try to remind at least my disciples, my followers, that instead of making a big fanfare about my appearance on this planet, let us celebrate this as Srila Prabhupada's memorial festival to express our gratitude to Srila Prabhupada. It is because of him that we have found this path, and it is by his mercy and in the form of his teachings and in the form of his wonderful arrangement that we are getting an opportunity to make spiritual advancement and eventually become engaged in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement without any other motivation besides pure devotional service. Thank you very much. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.